Hello and welcome to a Hearts of Iron video. Today I think we are going to try to do a sort of alternative history deal where we're going to play as the US and we're going to try to join the Axis power. So we'll hop right in and see how it goes. Okay, we'll start off by doing the basics. We'll get our military situated here quickly. Put them there, and then everybody else is going to be on the West Army. So we'll name this West Army. We'll name this East Army. Then we will assign the commanders. Let's take a look here. Alright, Mr. Omar Bradley, you're going to be the commander of the West Army. And Mark Clark. Oh? I think we're actually going to go with Courtney Hodges. And you see I didn't pick Pat, and I want to save him for an actual tank division. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we can choose a research. We'll immediately hit industry. There we go, then we'll hit our engineering. Let's, man, that's a long time. Let's go ahead and get the Flying Fortress. Check out our civilian factories here. We're going to build a lot of civilian factories right off the bat here. Get plenty of those, and let's take a look at the military factories here. So we have an additional 5. Let's put 3 there, 1 there. Let's put another there actually, and then of course we have 6 dockyards. Just do one of these here. Just get these out of the way. For national focus, looks like we have 2 big decisions here. Okay, so I think I've decided that we're going to go with the War Plans division here right off the bat because I kind of want to follow this path here, and in order to do that, Mr. Roosevelt cannot be the country leader, so we're going to have to fix that here shortly. So we're just going to go ahead and do the War Plans division here. We need some resources. It looks like 1 rubber. We'll leave that for now. That's only 1. It's not going to put too much harm on us. And then, of course, we don't need to worry about this guy down here. We're not going to assign him to a division, but we are going to start making infantry divisions. And I'm going to stick them right there in Texas. We'll leave that for now. What else? I think that's it for now. Okay, so we got our War Plans division done, and next we're going to move over here and do the intervention in the Americas so we can attack Mexico and Canada. Something I wasn't particularly paying attention about. We actually have to get the Senate and the House support to do things. That won't be there for long. Okay, so we got our intervention in the Americas done. Now we're going to do the reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. And looks like it's going to give us some more decisions. Looky there at the United States. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be cool if it was just a little bigger? Now that we got reaffirmed Monroe Doctrine, we're going to hit War Plan Gray, which is going to give us a bonus to amphibious invasion speed, and it's going to cut invasion preparation time in half. So, a pretty big deal. Okay, so we have a bit of a decision here. For the election of 1936, we can choose for it to go in the way of the Democrats, or we can choose for it to go in the way of the Republicans. Now, I would like for it to go in the way of the Republicans because you can see there that we get 120 political power gain. And this would be huge. We really, really, really need it. And the U.S. is really, really slow at generating it. But you can also see the problem down there is that we would get 50% ideology drift defense, which is what we do not want. That would kill our main goal here. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to scrap the political power bonus and the research speed bonuses, and we're going to have to go with the Democrats, which will give us 10% stability boost and a 20% construction speed boost for infrastructure. Okay, so we moved down this tree here as far as I want to go right now. I don't want to do either of these until we're ready to go guns a-blazing. So we'll do the War Department next, and after that we'll probably build the Pentagon, then do the Department of Defense, and work our way down through this tree for sure, and then we'll take a look at this tree and figure out if that's going to be good to go for. Okay, so a long time later, we now have finally enough political power to get an advisor. Now, there are two thoughts to this, in my opinion. We can either go with Robert Taft and do the silent workhorse, which gives us 15% gain to political power, which we really, really need, because right now it is super, super, super slow. Our gain is super slow. But we also need to swing people's thoughts of the fascist party in the U.S. And to do that, we need the fascist demagogue. And I think right now we're just going to go with the fascist demagogue because while we do need political power gain, I don't think we can wait, another 300 days to get this. We need this soon before the war breaks out, or the UK and France and Canada and eventually the Soviet Union are all going to try pulling us into the Allies, and that's not something we want to have to mess with. So we'll just get a fascist demagogue going here. And there goes the typical Poland getting ready to get sandwiched between Germany and Russia. Or Soviet Union in this case, but still. Poor old Poland. Well, the big war just broke out. The German Reich declared war on just about everybody. And we are running a little behind here. 38% of people are with the Silver Legion of America, and 61% are still with the Democratic Party, so we still got a little ways to go. Okay, we finally got enough political power to take another political advisor, so we're just going to go with Robert Taft and the silent workhorse to get us 15% more political power gain. Okay, so we got another choice for president here. We can do Roosevelt again for the Democrats, or we can choose Wilkie for the Republicans. Let's check it out. Let's see what the Democrats. Things are going to be a little bit more hectic in the government. If we go with the Republicans, it adds some ideology drift defense again. 20%. We definitely do not want that, so we'll go with the electing FDR again. People are going to be pissed, which is good, because I am really debating on just doing a civil war to get fascism into the United States, because we can open up political discourse, but that's going to take some time. And if we look over here right now, 53% of the population support the Democratic Party, while 46% support the Silver Legion of America. And I don't think our fascism folks here have to be in the lead by 1% for the whole country to convert. I think it has to be by a fair amount. So I don't think we have enough time to open up political discourse and wait for it to happen peacefully. I think we're going to have to force a civil war again. But I'm saving up some political power, because when you do that, then you have to, try to get people on your side so that they don't get, the other side doesn't get a lot of military assets for when the split happens. So I want to save up some political power here. So it looks like Paris just fell, and France is getting a royal ass whooping by the German Reich and Italy. Interesting. Okay, we're about to hit 50 political power, and when we do, we will be kicking off the Civil War. Didn't realize that it took a less than 50% stability prerequisite. Alright, we'll wait. It's really starting to worry me that the German Reich is starting to fall to Soviet Russia. That was unplanned and proposes a big problem. I don't know how it's going to go joining the fascist party this late into the war, especially if the German Reich has fallen. Yeah, not good. I wonder how Japan's doing. Okay, Japan seems to be doing fine. Yep. So Japan's doing fine. Germany, on the other hand, is not doing fine. Okay, we're finally here. A whopping 7 years after we started this game. And about 2.5 hours later. We've got fascism is on the rise. 63% of the population is fascist now, while 36% is under the Democratic Party. And so we can choose we need a referendum, and then the Silver Legion of America becomes the ruling party, and public elections will not be held. Minus 100 political power. Or we can do this will blow over. We definitely don't want to choose that after all this work. Okay, we need a referendum. Let's see what happens. Free American Empire. It just changed. Okay, and then we've got William Dudley Pelley is the head honcho now. I'll be dang, here we are. Fascist America. Alright. Okay, so we finally have enough political power to justify a war goal on Mexico. So I think that's what we're going to do, and we'll set up to attack Mexico. Because if we attack Canada, then we attack the Allies. I don't want to shit in that bucket quite yet. So I think we'll hit Mexico, and I'll do a quick world view map. You can see the Eastern Front looks a little different. The German Reich is now... Oh, it's not gone. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a little sliver up there at the top. Looks like they might be at war with Norway. Well, they're at war with pretty much everybody. But, the French Commune are back, or I guess France is back as the French Commune. They got their territory back. Italy is gone. Let's see here. Okay, so the German Reich has some of Africa, but really this don't mean shit. They're not getting anything out of that. Japan looks like they might be attacking the Soviet Union, actually. Also attacking Mongolia, it looks like. Interesting. Not much has happened down here. You know, nothing's happened in South America for the most part. Okay, so right now we got our war goal justification. We're getting everyone spread out and ready to go. We have the West Army and the East Army, and then we have our Marines over here ready to make an invasion if we need it. Then we have General Patton with his 4 tanks ready to roll wherever we need those. I might actually put them down here. And then we've got our, what I call the attack division, that's going to go in while the East and West Army pretty much hold for the most part. The attack division is going to try to take some ground. So yeah, I'll hit it off shortly and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I made a bit of a mistake here and pushed the politics over the edge a little bit, and now we're the Confederate States of America. And because of that, our war justification on Mexico got wiped, and now we have to do it all over again. So that's kind of a pain in the butt, but we'll just have to wait. It gives us more time to get ready, train up our units. Also, it's kind of funny. Quick note, we are now producing the turtle tank, the T-95, and we've got it incorporated into our armored divisions. Oh boy, super heavy tank. Okay, we finally got our war goal justification again. So we're gonna take it. Actually, like us. See how much that changes. There we go. Let's see what happens here. They do not like us anymore. Okay. Funny thing was, we had previously promised their independence. Yep. Okay, let's do it. So, I guess a lot of the smaller folks want to join our war, I'm just going to go ahead and let them. If they want to help fight with us, I'll take the extra help, although I don't think Mexico will be that big of an issue. And we'll go ahead and deploy our small air force here to this part of Mexico. We want air superiority, close air support, and strategic bombing. Let's do that. Let's leave off interception for now. Ooh. That's weird. I wonder who is over here. Well, we can send some of the older fighters over there. Get some air superiority. So at the moment, I'm moved down the coast here, and I'm trying to encircle them and starve them out. Their units are a little bit more dug in than I first imagined, but I'm having a lot of problems fighting in the mountains right here as my units are not trained for that. I'm sure their units are, for sure. So I'm having some trouble. But once we get them encircled, we can do a war of attrition. I got the time. And there it is from Mexico. Mexico has capitulated. Now, Chile helped out a lot in that war, so I'm going to try to take as much from them as I can. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, see what we can take here. We want this, as they have oil. Let's snag that. This, we want that tungsten. Oh, that's too much. Still too much. Let's leave Veracruz and get that tungsten there. We'll end our turn. Let's pass. Go here and get that oil. Ooh. Do I not have enough? What's the deal here? Okay, I guess we gotta pass. Let's try it now. Yeah, I'm gonna take it now. Pass. Pass. Yeah, let's take that. Pass. Pass. Take that. Take that. Let's look at getting the aluminum here. Pass. Take that. I think everybody else was out. Let's just take it off. There we go. Sweet. Took 13 states. Mexico is annexed. 73,000 equipment has been seized. Pretty good deal. It's kind of neat. We got quite a few armies over here for the fight. Quite a few. Okay, for our next target, I think we're going to go for Canada. We're going to have to fight the Allies, but we're going to try. to go for Canada. It's probably going to end in the Confederate States of America capitulating, if I'd guess. But we'll see. Okay, our war goal just finished, so we're going to declare war on Canada. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Let's call our little allies in. Let's deploy our air forces. Oof. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna do this and I'll cut it off here for now. Okay, so we recently took Ottawa and then Montreal. Kind of pushed up in here a little bit. There's basically no resistance in here. A lot of units have attrition. A lot of Canadian units are riddled with attrition, so something up there. Right now they moved their capital to Vancouver. And I have totally cut off this portion of Canada. And they've actually got a fair amount of units in there that are going to start to suffer from attrition here pretty soon. Currently, Canada is 56% towards capitulation. So, about halfway. Haven't really... Oh my goodness. Shit. I did not even see that happening. Okay. Well, looks like we've had a landing. I'll have to take care of that. So, Canada is almost to capitulation, 93% towards capitulation. These units have suffered attrition for a very long time, so I'm about to push their new capital at Halifax because I took Vancouver. I fought the United Kingdom back down here and then down in this area. I'm just holding them. But we've got a big issue right in through here as they're trying to take back ground, and if they keep taking these towns, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm going to try to get that under control, and then I'm just going to rush Halifax real quick and hopefully get it over with. They're really starting to push through bad. Down into the mainland, but I mean, they're 96% towards capitulation, and my army's about to break through right here, and all we'll have to do is break through here as well, which I think we might be able to just go. This may be the last fight, and then once we get Halifax, we're golden. It's getting much worse as time goes on. I just don't have enough units to hold so much land. These units that are attacking me are not particularly powerful. It's just I don't have enough units to hold all the land. And then of course we've got this big issue right there. This down here is holding fine. But yeah, lots and lots of issues, and I cannot break through right here. I think I'm going to try doing a naval invasion and seeing if that works, because I can't break through, it's not working. Okay, so right as I mentioned doing the naval invasion, it seems as if Canada has capitulated. which is indeed great news. So now I'll be able to get my United Kingdom problem fixed here shortly after I take out all these extra spots of foreign units. Yeah, not too shabby. Our next big problem is resources, because the Soviet Union is no longer putting out as much as they used to, but we'll see. I have decided to call it here. It's been a very, very, very long match, and I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I'm pretty certain we can get a hold on everything, retake all our grounds, and then set up units at all the ports so they can't invade anymore and hold it. But I think that's where we stand right now. Just got a lot of scattered units. I've got a humongous advantage, but just so many scattered units. I don't want to mess with it. I want to end here. Just a quick rundown of everybody. Japan's still doing good. We're doing good. Canada capitulated. The UK's doing good, as well as French Commune. Let's see how Soviet Russia's doing. Seem to be doing pretty good as well. They did push Japan back to their mainland. Actually, that's interesting. Australia took what Japan had. Yeah. Italy's totally gone. The German Reich, who owns a very, very small portion of Africa, Nigeria, it looks like. Which they're not going anywhere, I promise. Africa is a horrible place to to be based out of, like they are. Yeah. Looks, almost looks like the Soviet Union benefited the most out of anyone. I mean, the the Confederate United States did pretty well as a bonus. I mean, we took Mexico, we took Canada, so we did get a big boost out of this war as far as property and land. It lasted, I played for 9 years, so as a result we lost 190,000 people. Wow, mostly by Spain, really. Spain and Canada. So, interesting. Some of these numbers are crazy. Axis lost 11.27 million in World War II. So far, that is. And the Allies lost 9.45 million. Interesting. Here you can see our ending screen. We finished second under the Soviet Union. Had a heck of an Air Force. Man, oh man. Almost 2,000 score on their Air Force. That's the same with us. The United Kingdom had a hell of an Air Force as well. The United Kingdom had more factories than we did, and the Soviet Union had more than the United Kingdom. And of course, we had a lot of land, as the Soviet Union did as well. Very interesting. Well, now that we've done that playthrough, that was a pretty interesting playthrough. I didn't enjoy the time it took to reach the modifications to the US that we wanted to make. such as being a fascist country. It took forever, but I mean, out of all the countries, the U.S. has the best political defense, drift defense modifiers out of any of them, just because of the history of the U.S. and the meaning of freedom. So it was a real challenge to convert the U.S., but fun playthrough. Cool to see how it worked out. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it'd be mighty cool if you slapped the thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's all for today. See you next time.